Ladies and gentlemen, it's what we've all been waiting for. The Season 1 playoffs for the Mushroom Baseball League kick off here and now with an exciting matchup. The Eggs taking on the Wilds. Eggs, a very tricky team to deal with, but the Wilds, one of the best, though they've struggled with some consistency issues. We'll see how these two teams go head-to-head in a playoff setting. Wilds, with 2 wins over the Eggs in the regular season, come in with the advantage, but you can never count the Eggs out. Yoshi will start one off with a single over to right field, and Baby Daisy follows up, barely getting out there over in left. Tiny Kong able to get in underneath the ball and make the catch. We'll go now to star player Baby DK. Slaps it, will clear the infield. That should be a single for him, and Yoshi to second base. Big opportunity here with 2 runners on for Funky Kong. The Eggs look to start off with a bang. Funky Kong winding up, strike 1. Eggs will need to make sure they're pacing themselves appropriately here. Playoffs, a 9-inning game. So instead of just the regular 7, they're going to have to contend with a full count. But Funky Kong does ground over, gets past the infield to load the bases. George Costanza sends one up the middle. That'll be a single for him, and Yoshi in home. Eggs put themselves on the board right away with runner after runner after runner. Tagging up on first and steadily advancing. Base is still loaded for light blue Yoshi. He's winding up, strike 1. Big hit, but Hammer Bro's going to make the catch. Fireball will prevent Funky Kong from returning back to second. And it secures the double play. Wilds get out of a sticky situation there, only letting 1 run through. Now they'll take their turn up at bat. Yoshi on the pitcher's mound starting off here for the Eggs. As Diddy Kong sends one flying out to right field, will beat out Baby DK, forced to hustle after it to the track. And Diddy gets on second. Stand-up double for him as Dixie Kong comes up to bat, looking to bring him in home. Slaps one over to right field. Baby Peach isn't going to be there in time. It'll be a single for Dixie. But that's runners in the corners as big hitter Donkey Kong comes up. Star power behind that glove today. Let's see if he can bring these runners in. It'll ground over to Costanza on third, and that'll be Donkey Kong hitting into a double play. Poor contact on that. We'll see Diddy coming in home, but DK picked off at first. Dixie at second as well. Red Koopa will thread one over on the left field side. Single for him. Green Dry Bones coming up to bat. Strike 1. Big knock from GDB. This one could be past the fences if Baby Peach can get there in time, but it looks like she's struggling to, but just barely finds the speed at the very end. Gets the chemistry and gets the home run. Baby DK and Baby Peach clutch that one. The game is tied as we go now to the top of the second. Baby Peach, after that performance in left field to center field, now up at bat. Strike 1. Will slap it, and it does go up the middle. She's able to get a single off of that hit. Blue Yoshi showing the bunt early. Will not find contact. Gives up strike 1. Mantrack even goes for the pickoff, almost has it. Still attempting to bunt, but slides out of the way. 2 strikes given up already. Can Mantrack get the third? Not quite. And the magic catch error from Red Magic Koopa won't make the catch there. Saw him attempt it, but no projectile came out. Big whiff. Might come back to bite the Wilds as Baby Luigi comes up with 2 runners on. Slaps that one, but Hammer Bros got the catch. The pow block stuns Red Magic Koopa. And they almost lost the double play. Quick thinking from Diddy Kong over in right field, able to come back in and recover there. But Yoshi will knock one over to Hammer Bro. No hammer catch needed. Solid fundamentals there will stop the eggs in the top of the second. Wilds back up at bat. Hammer Bro leading things off. Strike one. Strike two. Hammer Bro not able to find contact like he's looking for. Will tip one off there, but it's going to go foul. Hits on the top of the hammer, not what he wants. Will slap it this time, and it does get past Blue Yoshi. A Hammer Bro single. Man Shrek now in the batter's box. Solid hit from him as it rolls up the center field. Wilds get another single. Relatively low base game for both these teams so far. A lot of just small hits. But both teams showing incredible consistency here. Red Magikoopa won't get that one past Light Blue Yoshi and will turn the double play. Sends it in to Blue Yoshi coming in on second base, and they'll pick Hammer Bro off. Two quick outs will stymie the Wilds offense here. Tiny Kong drills one up, grounder over to second. The Wilds unable to convert anything here as well. Top of the third, Baby Daisy in the batter's box. Wind up from her and strike one. Poor hit off the hands there. We'll send it in to first in time. Easy first out. Baby DK now up at bat. No runners on. Strike one. Tips one off, but Donkey Kong at third base doesn't let that one by. Sticks the arm out and catches it as it tries to fly past. Two quick outs, and Funky Kong now has to deal with no runners on, but he will get the single. Big charge hit, but it doesn't have the height that he wants. Over now to George Costanza. Strike one. Slaps it. Oh, but the hammer catch from Hammer Bro. Wilds secure the third. Keep this a 1-1 ball game. Diddy Kong now up at bat. Hop and catch from Light Blue Yoshi at shortstop will still make the catch even despite the ghost item coming out. Over to Dixie now. Strike one. And here's our first star pitch of the game, the rainbow ball from Yoshi, but she makes contact. It's not good contact, and that will be a foul ball. This one pops over the infield, and that should be a single for Dixie Kong. DK now up. Let's see if he can put that superstar to work. Big windup and a big hit. It's a line drive out to center field, bounces off the back wall. Just a single. Baby DK able to hustle after it in time and bring the ball infield, preventing Dixie Kong from advancing too far. Holds her up at second. Red Koopa with a runner in scoring position. See if he's able to convert. Right off the tip of the bat, Baby DK looks like he'll be in position to make the catch. Red Koopa swung for the fences, but just fell short. Green Dry Bones now up. No more outs for the Wilds to play with. They don't want to strand these runners. They're going to need something big here. He pops one over to right field. That'll be a single for him. Looks like it could score a runner in. They've got the buddy toss, but it's far too late. Dixie Kong crosses home off the GDB RBI single. Turns third, and she's well past home plate before they even send that ball flying. Wilds now up 2-1 with runners in the corners for Hammer Bro. Another opportunity to score here. Big hit from Hammer Bro, but it's going to look like it could be a pop fly. Baby Peach coming in. They've got the Kim, and they'll make the catch. Stops the Hammer Bro home run. Just a little bit too high, a little bit too much height on that. Not enough speed. He'll make the play. But the Eggs lost the lead. And will need to find a way to catch back up. They're in the second half of their batting lineup here. Let's see how Light Blue Yoshi can do as we go to the top of the fourth. Strike one. Big hit from Light Blue Yoshi, and that one's going deep. Dixie Kong not quite able to get there. Fireball slow her down even more. Light Blue Yoshi, stand up double for him. Safe on base with plenty of time before that ball comes back in field. Baby Peach now in the batter's box. Strike one. Big knock from her. And the ghost item stops Diddy Kong from getting in position. Light Blue Yoshi's trying to come home, and he will. Baby Peach with a double scores Light Blue Yoshi in. Eggs once again tying off the ball game. Their perfect chemistry and perfect error items every single at bat. Absolutely being the difference maker here between an out and well, a run coming in. Blue Yoshi next up with a runner on second. Shrek throws out the star pitch. Star swing from Blue Yoshi this time, and another ghost error item buying so much time. Dixie Kong letting that one slide by. Another Yoshi double to score Baby Peach in home. Eggs now taking the lead here, 3-2. This is their consistency. This is their oppressive nature. They warp the texture of the ball game, and they're making the Wilds pay for it. Baby Luigi coming up now. Makes contact on that second pitch, and no ghost item to save that one. Only a single for him. But runners in the corners and no outs so far. Yoshi comes back up. Hits one over to Red Magic Koopa, and that'll be a double play. Wilds finally get one coming over the middle infield defenders. They find two quick outs off of it. Baby Daisy pops one out left field. They've got the ghost item. Are they going to fire it off? Not quite, but Blue Yoshi's in time. They're not able to convert in time to get the pickoff on second either. Eggs up 4-2. Lead extends further and further, and Shrek starting to struggle on the pitcher's mound, looking like he might need to come off soon. Baby DK star player slaps one, but Red Magic Koopa will snag that out of the air and end this inning. Wilds, their position slipping, now trail the Eggs by 2. Shrek up at bat. Big hit from him. Will find the gap out there in the outfield, and that'll be a single for Shrek. Red Magic Koopa next up with a runner on first. Strike one. Slaps it, finds the gap right up the middle. That'll be another single for the Wilds. Tiny Kong coming up with a runner in scoring position on second. And she bring him in home. Slaps it, but Light Blue Yoshi bobbles it. The pow block bounces off the ball itself, doesn't make contact with the ground. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. A whiffed pow block from the Wilds as they hit the ball. Could have been a lot more distance, but instead it'll be bases loaded for Diddy Kong. Star pitch into the star swing, the banana ball, it's gonna hook. Baby DK not able to get there in time, forced to have to chase after it. Goes for the attack and misses, another error from him. A 2 RBI double for Diddy Kong off an incredible star swing. And one swift moment, the Wilds tie the ball game back up, and Baby DK struggling. Not able to close the gap, not able to get the attack on the ball. And that will be it for Yoshi. Yoshi coming off, going over into left field as Baby Peach comes up on the pitcher's mound. Baby Peach, not a high stamina pitcher. There is a lot of baseball left to play, only in the fourth. Light Blue Yoshi will snag that one with the tongue catch. Dixie Kong not able to clear the infield, but also the Eggs not able to convert into the double play. That recovery time as the Yoshis have to spit the ball back out will give them what they need to get back on base. One out on for Donkey Kong as he pre-charges here, and a big hit. They may not be able to build the Kim in time. They've got it, but they just don't have the height. Donkey Kong with a 3-run dinger out to center right field. We'll watch the replay there, just how close it was. Wilds now in a commanding lead, and Baby Peach, again, no stamina, only 2 batters, and she's coming off the mound. Over to catcher, and it's Funky Kong on the pitcher's mound, and this is where the Eggs may start to fall apart. Their defense, one of their strongest assets, relies a lot on Yoshi going deep in the game. If they're already on a third pitcher, this could be a bit of a disaster. Green Dry Bone swings over in right field. They've got the chemistry. They will make that catch. The Eggs get themselves out of a relatively disastrous inning. Wilds able to score 5 runs here in the bottom of the fourth. As we go now to the top of the fifth, Eggs on their third pitcher, Wilds still on their first, though he's also getting fatigued. After Mantrek, you've still got 2 more captain class characters on the side of the Wilds with both Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong. It'll be tough. But if there's any team that's able to play these weird scrappy games, it's definitely the Eggs. Funky Kong will get a single as George Costanza comes up next, rolls one up the middle field. Will have the grounder sent over to first. Hammer Bro not quite able to pull that one off and get the double play in time. And Funky Kong able to advance to second. Light Blue Yoshi clears the infield. That's Funky Kong in home. They've got the buddy toss. Will they go for home or second? They go for home, which means Light Blue Yoshi able to play it safe. Gets on second with plenty of time to spare. And the Eggs put another run through. Big RBI double for Light Blue Yoshi. And now another run possible here. Baby Peach coming up to bat with Light Blue Yoshi in scoring position. And that's it for Mantrek. He's coming off the mound. And Diddy Kong coming on. They're pulling him in from right field. That right field chemistry gone now. Any big hit sent that way will be a home run for the Eggs if they're able to pull it off. But Baby Peach, star hit into the magical catch from Red Magic Koopa will be the double play. Eggs only given 1 run here. The Wilds come back up with Hammer Bro starting things off. Big windup from Hammer Bro. Strike 1. Oh, what a jump from Baby Luigi. Jumps 5 times his height to make that catch as that ball flies past the first base line. Now it's Mantrek coming up to bat. Pops one up, could be past the fences if Yoshi can get there in time, and he can. He and Baby DK pull off the catch, and another Wilds home run is stifled. Big play from the 2 of them. Go now to Red Magic Koopa. 2 outs so far. Funky Kong with a long windup, but Red Magic Koopa could have the home run off the left side. Baby DK not there in time. Red Magic Koopa, the solo homer, sends it deep left field. Keeps it close to that edge. Baby DK fast, but not fast enough. Red Magic Koopa making the Wilds lead even stronger here as they go up 8-5. Tiny Kong now up, strike 1. Star pitch from Funky Kong, but she grounds over to second baseman Blue Yoshi. Will be the out. Wilds hold their lead steady, matching the eggs 1 for 1. As we go to the top of the 6th. Blue Yoshi winds up, sends one up the middle. A failed magical catch from Red Magic Koopa. The error from him will be a single for Blue Yoshi. Baby Luigi deals with the start pitch from Diddy Kong. Is he able to make contact? No, the banana ball won't be hit today. And he's trying it again. The next star pitch comes up, but this one, contact. Mantrek able to get there in time. Even despite the ghost air item coming out, keeps his eye on the ball. Makes the catch. Yoshi now in the batter's box. 1 ball so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Change up from Diddy Kong, not going to get past Hammer Bro, who snags it and turns the double play, sends it in on first. Eggs not able to make anything happen here in the top of the 6th. The Wilds now with a chance to extend their lead back up at the top of their batting lineup against Funky Kong. We'll see how he can deal with the stronger part of the Wilds lineup. Diddy Kong won't clear the infield, a little bit too low, and a hop from Light Blue Yoshi over at shortstop finds the out. Dixie Kong doesn't get past second baseman Blue Yoshi. The tongue catch comes out and grabs her ball as well. Eggs defense doing what we've seen it do all season long. Just clutch up when it needs to. And Donkey Kong, this will be the one they've got to contend with. It's big, it's high, and they just don't have the height. Donkey Kong, another home run for him. Puts another run on the counter for the Wilds. Up now 5-9. Not much the Yoshi and Baby DK could do to stop that one. Red Koopa coming up to bat. No more outs for the Wilds this inning. Will slap one, but the tongue catch from Light Blue Yoshi at shortstop stops that one. Good defensive performance there. But the Wilds consistently able to put runs on the board every single inning. The Eggs starting to slow down and not be able to match their pace. Diddy Kong still up on the mound. Oh, Dixie not quite in position as the ghost item comes out. That'll be a double for Baby Daisy. It's over to Baby DK now. We'll get one over to first, and that's going to be Baby Daisy in home just in time. Not able to quite send it in. Mantrek throws it in, but it's got to go to Hammer Bro because of the green chemistry, and that'll be all they need to score that extra run, that little bit of extra time spent. Funky Kong sends one flying, but it's going to fall short of the fences. They've got the ghost air item, but this time Dixie is in position, makes the catch, gets the out. George Costanza with a runner on and one out so far will find the gap over on the left-hand side. Bomb comes out, blows Hammer Bro up. Diddy Kong actually having to step off the mound to pick that one up to make sure that Baby DK is not given an extra base. Light Blue Yoshi now up at bat, strike one. Big windup and a grounder over to Hammer Bro. Oh, but Red Magic Koopa not in position as the two middle infielders for the Wilds have an incredible drop in communication there. Now bases loaded for the Eggs and another error from Red Magic Koopa. That's Baby DK in. That's going to be George Costanza in. A slow rolling ground ball, not going to get there in time as the Eggs bring this one back around. Red Magic Koopa and Hammer Bro having a huge errors in judgment from both of them. Could be one of the difference makers here, as the Eggs find an explosive inning here, only trailing by one with 2 runners still on and 2 more outs left to go. Blue Yoshi up at bat. Diddy Kong now starting to get tired as well. Loads the bases for baby Luigi. Will Diddy stay on? Will they pull him off? We're gonna have to find out here. Baby Luigi with a big opportunity. Diddy Kong staying on. A hammer catch from Hammer Bro will get the out into the double play. The Wilds do find a way out of this inning. But a almost disaster. Coach will have a lot to say to them in the locker room after this game, that's for certain. As the Wilds go to the bottom of the 7th with only a 1-run lead. Green Dry Bones up against Funky Kong here. Strike one. Funky Kong as he sends the start pitch out. Big hit from Green Dry Bones flying over through center right. They've got the chemistry, but Baby DK just stops. Bounces off the back wall. They don't even try the buddy catch. Looked like it could have been a home run, but they just play it off the wall. It is a double for Green Dry Bones and a star swing from Hammer Bro. Baby DK in position makes the catch. Poor hit from Hammer Bro, not what he was looking for there. Man Shrek now up, grounds over, and will, almost give up the double play as Baby Luigi scoops that one up and sends it into second. Red Magic Koopa. Strike one. We've seen some good work from him, but also some absolute disasters this ball game, and here will be another one. Grounds over to second base. Blue Yoshi scoops that one up easily. Gets it in time, and the Wilds unable to recover here. No runs scored this inning, and we're running out of innings left to play. The Eggs only trailing by 1 as we go to the top of the 8th. Diddy Kong is still feeling the fatigue there. As Yoshi sends one up the middle. Finds the gap between the infield defense. And this might be it. No, he's sticking on the mound. Baby Daisy will ground over to third base. DK scoops it up, sends it into second. Red Magic Koopa to first for the double play. Wilds find 2 quick outs, but this is Baby DK with the superstar bonus here. You've got a tired pitcher. He doesn't charge, though. Will just be the single for Baby DK. Funky Kong now up with a runner on. Big hit from Funky Kong. No Kim in the right field and no way to build it in time either. The Eggs steal the lead away from the Wilds with a Funky Kong 2-run home run. A huge hit from them. They go up 10-9. And that will be it for Diddy Kong. They're pulling him off the mound. Donkey Kong coming on. George Costanza next up will ground over to Red Magic Koopa for that final out, but the damage may have already been done here. Donkey Kong taking the mound far too late. Wilds trail by 1. Behind for the first time since the 4th inning. Tiny Kong will ground over to second baseman Blue Yoshi for that first out. Diddy Kong now up at bat, pops one up, but that's going to be a pop fly over to center field. Oh, an error from Baby DK. Goes for the attack on the ball and hits the banana instead. Confused by those projectiles coming in. The ape caves to the bananas, and Diddy Kong gets on first. Dixie Kong now at bat, strike 1, strike 2. Will not clear the infield. Blue Yoshi finds the catch on that one, gets it in on first for the double play. Wilds not able to rally. And we go to the top of the 9th. This is the Eggs' final chance to extend. The Wilds need to lock things down. They'll send out the barrel ball, but like Blue Yoshi makes the hit. Will be a single for him as Hammer Bro's not able to get the catch in time. Baby Peach up with a runner on. DK, fastball comes out, but she makes contact, and that'll be another single. Blue Yoshi coming up to bat with a runner in scoring position. Fastball doesn't get past Hammer Bro. He's got the catch, and that's a triple play. Wild's defense finds their momentum when they need it most. The huge speed from the Hammer Bro to Red Magic Koopa chemistry will be the difference maker. A triple play. The Wilds trail by 1 in the bottom of the 9th. This is their final chance to take the lead and possibly take the ball game, or at least take it to extra innings. And this is the exact player you want to see if you want to do it. Strike one. DK sends one flying over the left side wall. DK already takes us back into a tight ball game. Home run from him. Bounces in the stands, and that's a 10-10 game. Red Koopa up, hits one. Oh, just barely finds the gap. Pow block comes out, stuns Yoshi as Red Magic Koopa gets over to first. Green Dry Bones and Hammer Bro on deck. Strike one. No outs for the Wilds yet either. Swing and a miss. Strike two from Green Dry Bones. Nowhere near that one. Poor hit will be a grounder. Blue Yoshi able to get the double play. 2 outs. Is this going to extras? We've got Hammer Bro coming up to bat. Strike one. If there's anyone who could clutch this one up, you're looking at him here. Big hit from Hammer Bro. It's going, gone. They've got the chemistry and they'll get the out. Eggs hang on by the narrowest of margins. We will be headed for a 10th inning here. Top of the 10th. It's 10-10. The playoffs have shown up and are showing why this is what everyone is waiting for. Hammer Bro scoops one up and sends it over to first. Baby Luigi gives up that first out as Yoshi comes up to bat. Star pitch from Donkey Kong, the barrel ball. Will he find contact? No. Strike one. Poor hit off the hands and pulled in by the magical catch. Red Magic Koopa finally gets one off. Finds that second out. Baby Daisy up. Baby DK on deck. Strike one for Baby Daisy as the DK fastball comes flying out. Pops one up. It's going over to right field. There's no chemistry. This could be a Baby Daisy home run. It'll bounce off the back wall. Will be the double. Not quite the Baby Daisy homer. But that's a runner deep for Baby DK. Can he convert here? Can he bring her in home? There's the star pitch from Donkey Kong. Poor contact. That's going to be out at first. Eggs not able to extend. Here we are, top of the 10th. Man Shrek. First up here for the Wilds. Slaps one and rolls one over the shortstop side. Can he get on first? Not quite. Light Blue Yoshi able to pull that one off in time. Red Magic Koopa now up. A very strange game from him. Home run last at bat, just a pop fly to left field this time. We're back up to the apes. Tiny Kong up, no more outs to play with. The Wilds get out of this one. Baby DK coming in, will make the catch. It won't end in the 10th. We're going to an 11th inning. Funky Kong leading off for the eggs here. He's got a home run himself this game, but Man Shrek will get in position to make the play. Finds that first out. George Costanza now up at bat. Strike one. There's the star pitch, the barrel ball. Ghost item, that should be George in on first. Hammer Bro won't have the speed to get there and throw it in. Costanza somehow uses that error item to turn what would have been a free out into a single. Puts himself on first for Light Blue Yoshi. Light Blue Yoshi will beat out Hammerbro. Hammerbro jumping too early there. But George Costanza thought it was going to be an out, held up on first. Won't be able to get in on second in time. Baby Peach now at bat, strike one. No more outs for the Eggs to play with, and a poor hit off the hands will be scooped up and sent in on second. Wilds find the last out, but this could be it. One run here in the bottom of the 11th will be the deciding factor. Diddy Kong gets over the infield and puts himself on first as Dixie Kong comes up next, with Donkey Kong on deck. Strike one for Dixie. Donkey Kong going surprisingly deep here for the Eggs this game. Could be worth looking into. But Dixie won't get past the tongue catch. Can they beat out? Oh, they just barely can! Diddy Kong picked off at first. Just barely. The chemistry from Light Blue Yoshi to Baby Luigi. Securing that last out as Funky Kong finally starts to feel the fatigue, but it's Donkey Kong you're dealing with a tired pitcher. This is not an ideal situation. Star pitch. Oh, but a poor hit from DK will be the third out. No runs here in the 10th, the 11th, and we're going to a 12th inning. I'm not sure if the game can handle it after this one. We'll have to find out. But Blue Yoshi picked off by Hammerbro. Baby Luigi now up at bat. Grounds over to Hammerbro, who does send it in on first, finds that second out. Back up, team captain, team captain. Can Yoshi be a difference maker here? Sends one up the left-hand side, will be a single for Yoshi. As the Eggs keep this inning alive just a little bit longer. Baby Daisy pops one over to right. Oh, but the pow block comes out. Yoshi's gonna make it in home. The Eggs up 11-0. The pow block in the nick of time stops the catch with two outfielders in position, and Yoshi, able to capitalize, comes in from first all the way home. Eggs now with a lead 11-10 in the top of the 12th. They could extend it here. It's Baby DK, their star player, will slap it. A poor hit, will be out at first. The Wilds get out of the inning, but they've given up the tie to the Eggs. The Eggs now with the lead. This is the Wilds' last chance. They need to make something big happen here. But that will be it for Funky Kong. He's coming off, and it's Baby Daisy coming on. No more chemistry in right field. Red Magic Koopa, however, won't clear the right side middle infield. Blue Yoshi with a tongue catch there to stop things. Oh wait, there is still chemistry. Baby DK to Funky Kong. The Eggs still with a commanding defensive lineup here. Star pitch from Baby Daisy. 2 strikes so far as Green Dry Bones doesn't find a pitch he likes. He'll have to swing on this one though. Will be a grounder over to Light Blue Yoshi, but Light Blue Yoshi bobbles it. Recovers fast enough. Hammerbro up, no runners on. A home run here could tie the game and put us in a strange situation, but it will just be a single for Hammerbro. Holds on first. Mantrek up with a runner on. He's pre-charging here, the big windup, but he doesn't swing. Strike one. Wants it again, shows the charge. Big hit, but a grounder. It'll get past the middle infield. That's a single for Mantrek. Wilds keep the inning alive with a narrow margin as Red Magic Koopa comes up to bat. No more outs. What will he do? Poor hit. It's going to be a grounder over to first. The Eggs take it 11-10 over the favored team, the Wilds. A huge upset here in the very first playoff game as they go a marathon match. 11-10 Eggs Wilds. What a way to start these playoffs. And an incredible showing from both of these teams. The Eggs will move on as the Wilds are eliminated. But let's take a look at our MVP, Baby DK. Incredible all-around performance from him every step of the way. Just a phenomenal player. We'll take a peek over at the box scores here, and what a high point game. A lot on the line from all of these players as they go through a marathon. Wilds carried largely in part by Donkey Kong, just not able to match the Eggs all-around consistency. That will be possibly the difference maker here, but a huge congratulations to all the Eggs and the Eggs fans. You're going to the semi-finals where you've got the flowers waiting for you, and to all the Wild fans, thanks for an incredibly entertaining season. I'm sure you'll be back on top in season 2, but an early upset kicks the playoffs in an interesting direction. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here in the Mushroom Baseball League. We've got lots more playoffs still coming up, so make sure to stay tuned. And if you're liking what we're doing here, check out the Mushroom Baseball League Discord, link in the description below, and I'll see you in the next one.